Thank you so much for that very eloquent introduction. Mohanji, the founder of Growth Cellar, who I know personally for many years, I find in the midst of this very energetic crowd, many faces with whom I've had the opportunity of working together, Pratapji, for instance. You know, I was wondering when Mohanji asked me to come and inaugurate this function and speak to a group of young managers who are leading their countries, their companies from the perspective of sales and distribution. I knew that he has, as the name suggests, he was selling growth through helping companies to build a very strong HR, finding talent, helping the talent to grow, understand what are the challenges that the world, and I particularly have chosen the word world, because today's market is no longer isolated only in your own country. But then I felt that this is also a great opportunity for me to share how we used to sell some 40 years ago and how the world is selling today. And in between, there has been a huge transformation. Transformation in the way the products are marketed, transformation in the way the products are packaged, and also, and more importantly, how you reach out to the customer. It took me close to 40 years to take YY to perhaps some 45 countries. 40 years. It took us close to 25 years to reach out to the Indian community, forget about the world. We were restricted to only the northeastern part of India, which is Assam, Meghalaya, Darjeeling, Kalimpong, Sikkim, a geographical territory which is, मलाई तपाईले अंग्रेजीमा बोलो भनेको कि नेपालीमा? नेपालीमा? Okay. So, we started with Northeast. Northeast was a very, very natural extension as a market for somebody who had a relatively larger dream. You talked about dream and passion. I think these are two very important words. When I started my business, when I was, circumstances, situation brought me into business, I was merely 18. And I must say that thanks to the hard work of my family, we owned a very prestigious shop called Arun Emporium. Bigger than any department store of today's time, not only in Nepal, but also in India, in terms of the kind of products we used to carry from all over the world, because India used to be a closed-door economy. People used to come to Nepal to shop. So I had every logic, every reason to just sit behind that counter, which I did, and I take a lot of pride in saying this, and let it grow. That business alone could have probably become today's Vadvateni, multiple big stores, hypermarkets, mall, whatever you may like to call it. But instead, my mind was agile, and I was looking for how do we consolidate on one hand what we have, but open new frontiers. I think that's what life is all about. And that's where dream comes, and that's where passion comes. You know, to sell today, if you have the right product, if you ask me, you don't need a salesman, thanks to the social media. You know, I was talking about it took me 40 years to take YY to the world. Today, overnight, if you have a good product, you can reach out to the whole world. And it's not even expensive. You can do it with your own hand, like you are doing live Facebook telecast, isn't it? Look how times have changed. You know, I'll tell you a story. I don't know how many of you have read my book. So, at the cost of repeating myself to those who have read my book, you know, when I started my life as a young lad of 18, my family used to be heavily involved in textile business. I talked about Arun Emporium. But, you know, and I used to go to Japan. We used to import from Japan. After one trip to Japan, I got bored. You know, bringing in fabric, queuing up with many other importers, you know, their ways of selling was easy in a way, dealing with a few wholesalers in Birganj, in Biratnagar, and that's it. I said, no, we need to do something different. And my eyes caught a Suzuki car, a small Suzuki car. It had just been introduced in Japan, 800 cc, I still remember. And somehow I managed to reach out to Suzuki through intermediary, through friends. And first of all, the manchele mala tala dekhi mathi samma yeso herera, you want to take Suzuki to Nepal? Is Nepal ready? पहिला त 18-19 वर्षको ठिटो पेशा पारिवारिक पेशा के हो भन्ने हो भने कपडाको दोकान. I said yes. And why? And I think this car fits in very well in the Nepalese context. Nepalese small road, small market, and small pocket of the buyers. Then he said, okay, I can give you, because you are so enthusiastic and you are demonstrating a lot of, you know, not only interest, but also a kind of a passion, you know, a kind of deep sense of confidence in yourself. Okay, but you know, you have a problem, he said. We already have 2 other companies selling motorcycles, Suzuki motorcycles in Nepal. And we've already given them the assurance that they will also be given. So you'll be the 3rd one, and no motorcycle. And we will give you 6 months' time, and whoever sells the most gets the distributorship. मलाई त झ्याङ झुसुङै भयो. मोटरसाइकलमा काम गरेर मान्छेहरूको त अलिकति नेटवर्क त छ नि, उनीहरूको आफ्नो इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर छ, नाम छ, सबै छ. 2-2टा त्यस्तोसँग फेरि कम्पिट गर्नुपर्ने एउटा पनि होइन. फेरि उनीहरूभन्दा बढ्ता बेच्नुपर्ने रे. चढ्ने बाहेक मोटरको अरू बेच्ने बारेमा आफूलाई केही ज्ञान छैन, केही थाहा छैन. अहिलेको जस्तो जमाना होइन बजारमा गएर कुन कम्पनीको कसलाई पोचिङ गरौँ भन्नलाई. यु नो, कम्पनीहरू नै कतिवटा थिए अरे त्यो बेलामा. र कम्पनीको प्रोफेसनल स्ट्रक्चरै भन्ने कुरा पनि दे वर अल बेसिकली ओनर ड्रिभन कम्पनीज इन नेपाल हैन 40 years ago यी मल्टिनेसनल्सहरू पनि थिएनन् आएका थिएनन् सो मैले चाहिँ नि तै पनि हार मानिन मैले भने हुन्छ ल ओके आई विल ट्राई फर्केर आएपछि त्यसलाई मैले आफ्नो एउटा मिसनै बनाएँ लाइफको एन्ड द्याट वाज द टाइम व्हेन इभन मारुति हैड नट स्टार्टेड इन इन्डिया है मारुति नेपाल इन्डियामा आउनुभन्दा अगाडि जुन पछि कालान्तरमा गएर सुजुकी बन्यो सुजुकी नेपालमा पहिला आएको My day used to begin by thinking who could be a potential buyer. And by my day used to begin by thinking who can make me reach out to him. And I also knew that I have to have a value proposition. Otherwise, why would he buy vehicle? There are issues about after-sales service. भोलि किनेर मात्रै भएन किनेरको त केही पनि छैन किन्ने नै हो भने पनि कमसेकम सुजुकी मोटरसाइकलको सोरुमवालासँग किन्यो भने त एउटा केही त अर्गनाइजेसनल ब्याकअप पाइन्छ एनीवे टु कट द लङ स्टोरी सर्ट आई इभन वेन्ट टु दिस स्टेज of reaching out to friends and families. One Suzuki car that time used to cost 80,000 rupees. त्यो बेलाको लागि 80,000 रुपैयाँ भने ठुलै पैसा थियो र मैले एउटा के रिस्क लिने मनमा विचार गरेँ भने निदो गरेँ भने द्याट इज व्हाट मेड इट अ डिफरेन्ट कि आफूले चिनेको मान्छेहरूलाई क्रेडिबिलिटी थियो बजारमा थ्याङ्क्स टु माई फादर बोलेपछि यिनीहरूले पुऱ्याउँछ भन्ने कि यो गाडी तपाईँ किन्नुहोस् चढ्नुहोस् तपाईलाई मन परेन भने तपाईले तिरेको पैसामा ब्याज समेत तिरेर फिर्ता म किन्छु भनेर मैले आई मेड द्याट अफ साँच्चै किन्नु परेको भए कहाँबाट पैसा ल्याउँथे थाहा थिएन है बट द्याट्स precisely what came to my mind ki what is going to be my game changer, what is that value proposition that I'm going to give to my customer which will cut me apart from the rest of the other two. And rest is history. You know that till today, although my brother owns and runs it, Maruti is the biggest automobile company of this country. So one move at the right time, one right strategic thinking, one correct direction in terms of reaching out to the right people as customer. Who is your customer? Where there is a gap, how you reach out to them. And giving them that sense of confidence. I think that's what sales is all about. And these fundamental rules have not changed till today. As a matter of fact, मलाई सोध्नुहुन्छ भने अहिलेको बजारमा म यसो हेर्दाखेरि life has become very tough for you. You know, there was no competition, or limited competition. There is very limited gap in the marketplace. We talked about the social media, we talked about the, huge eruption of marketing tools, media. Then how do you, protect your market share, because everybody is eyeing that top one, someone who is sitting there. And how do you enlarge and enhance, because your management is after your life. खै त यो सालको ग्रोथ कति भनेर तपाईको इन्डस्ट्री सेगमेन्टको त 20% को ग्रोथ छ वाइवाईको 20% को ग्रोथ छ भनेपछि एभ्री नूडल कम्पनी ओनर्स थिंक that you have to beat the market. 20% भन्दा बढ्ता भयो भने हामी वाइवाई भन्दा ठुलो कसरी हुने. So you are under pressure from the management and you are also under pressure in the marketplace. And third, that is very critical in my opinion, which the social media has done today, The whole marketplace and consumer's mind has become far more aware. You cannot cheat customers anymore. Transparency. Everything is so transparent. Your company is about, everything about your company is transparent. Your company's dealings are transparent. Your product is transparent. Your competition with the product is transparent. So you got to be able to have all those qualities in your product, which you have to be able to package and take it to the right customer with a value proposition. I think that's what selling is all about. Of course, you know, with the passage of time, sales has to be also interpreted in what context. You know, now sales is a function. While नेपालमा जै पनि त्यो प्रोसेसबाट हामीहरु जाँदैछौँ हैन, sales is a highly specialized function, marketing is a separate function, PR is a separate function, distribution is a separate function. When you talk of the distribution, there are different channels of distribution which require highly focused and a different style of selling and marketing, whether you are selling to the we call them modern outlets, you know, the modern stores, or you are selling it to the, you know, kirana shops. I think rules of the games are different. So there is a huge degree of specialization taking place. But the good news is that today, because thanks to the, you know, the whole style, thanks to the change that technology has brought, in terms of communicating what you have, if you have, this is the third time I'm repeating the word value proposition. If you have a value proposition, nobody can stop you. Even if you are a very small company, one-man show, you know, you can still reach out to the customer. And there are so many examples I can give you, where overnight products have dominated the markets. You know, it's not even infrastructure. I mean, it may not be directly relevant to the sales, the subject of our discussion today, but just to say what is the global trend and how things are going, I like to share one example, which I love to share always, is today's the biggest trader of this world, or the biggest traders of this world, not one, there are many. They neither own any manufacturing facilities, nor they own any distribution outlets or infrastructure. They are sitting there in the middle, okay, and connecting people. It's all about connecting people. Connecting the customers with your product. Connecting the customers with your product and those who are handling your products in terms of production and manufacturing, production and supplies. Amazon, Alibaba, you know, all these companies are going to displace big time the middlemen. Let me tell you this. A time is coming when today we used to have national distributors, and then again, I think we still do in many cases, and then distributors and wholesalers, and that's going to vanish. How fast Nepal will move in that direction, I don't know. You guys know, because you are in the marketplace. But the parts of the world which I interact with, I think we've more or less eliminated all these different layers. We cannot afford. We have to compete with people who are selling online. And the online sellers are cutting out 40% of the margin in between. So how do you create an efficient distribution by eliminating the entire infrastructure, the entire distribution, layers of distribution setup? The time is also changing, where you can ride into a delivery van with a logo and go and reach out to each and every customer. Things are changing, styles are changing. So I think those who are going to prepare themselves to come out with the product which gives value to the customer, Okay? That's what I call value proposition. That's the only product that's going to survive. Life consumers is too smart today's customer. It has to be the right product at the right price. And that will require constant R&D, constant cost innovation on the part of your company. Of course, but you are directly affected. So feedback, giving feedback to your company on what you are selling, where does it stand in the marketplace, कोसँग compete गरिरहेछ, दुनियाँको trend के भइरहेछ, कसरी अरू कम्पनीहरूले आफूलाई reposition गरिरहेका छन्, reinvent गरिरहेका छन्, re-engineering गरिरहेका छन्. You have to be aware. Because you are just starting life. You are going to be fighting out there with a completely new world. And that world is not going to be different in Nepal. It's going to be the same, I can tell you. The whole selling paradigm is going to change. Then the second and equally critical is going to be how do you create the brand. Because brand speaks for your product. Just by advertising, okay, by having a Dolly Gurung talk about YY is not going to make brand, I can tell you that. We did, she did a great job, but not anymore. Your brand has to have some power, you know, your brand must communicate trust. Okay, because consumer, as I said, they know. Consistency of quality. They must be confident that this brand is not going to make shortcuts for a short-term benefit. The brand is going to stand with me as a consumer. I have stood with the brand for years. You got to be able to communicate that. Just having a very good-looking model and, you know, it's not enough. That's not going to work. Okay? And third, and equally important, is your market being serviced well. Okay? Times have changed where people will go looking for a product to 10 different shops. People have plenty of choices. And if they do not get it there, they also have the choices to order online. So how well is your market lubricated? How well is your system which works with the market lubricated? I'm, in my own limited knowledge of what is happening at the ground level, but I believe that that's very critical. I think these are the factors which is going to play, which is going to drive tomorrow's sales. You know, I call myself a salesman. I will always remain a salesman. What a salesman does. Okay, we sell dreams, right? But dreams packaged by a product which everybody aspires to buy. A product which gives a tremendous sense of satisfaction. Yesterday I used to sell maybe YY and Pasupati biscuit. Okay? Today I'm selling our value proposition to the whole world. Come on, let's do partnership. Look, don't think about Nepal. When you think of Nepal, Nepal is just about a country of mountains. It's also a country of industrial enterprises which deliver world-class products. Let's forge partnerships. That's marketing, that's selling. That's selling your proposition. I sell Nepal, I can tell you. Okay, because it's, my identity is associated with Nepal. And people know me as Binod Chaudhary from Nepal. So, selling is the most critical part of the business. Rest everything else can fall in place. If your company is not able to sell, you know it. Okay, manufacturing has no meaning. Factories will shut down very soon. Okay, a great budgetary control, finance control, this control, that control has no meaning because there will be nobody to control. And no business to control. So you are the most important person in your company. Please remember that. And what you are doing is setting the foundation not only for your company, but also for yourself. Because I always believe that if you are good in your work, if you are a good salesman, if you can sell your product better than anybody else, you know, because everybody will have to have those value propositions, by the way. Huh? Because you cannot sell to pay logo zamana gayo. बोलने को पिठो पनि बिग्छ नबोल्ने को के रे चामल बिग्दैन एकचोटी पिठो किन्नेले दोस्रो चोटी त चामलै खोज्छ फेरि है पिठै चामलै चाहिन्छ त्यो पनि राम्रै क्वालिटीको so but if you can do that nobody can stop you from growing in your career and that's where growth seller comes in so Mohan Oja has played a great role in your life by bringing all of you together by bringing people to share their experiences and dreams and showing you where the world is going. I wish you all the best. I mean, I have no doubts that you will make yourself proud, your company proud, and Nepal proud by taking your company to the next level. Thank you.